Dr. Sarah Renee Langley, and I help women leaders become limitless leaders that are incredible in their legendary legacies. So what I want to talk about today is when it comes to your focus, when it comes to the mental blocks that happens in your life, it's all based on the focus that you give it. It's all based on how you give attention to the blocks that are going on in your mind. So what I want to talk about is that blocks are only blocks when you give focus to them. Blocks are only blocks when you give focus to them. What am I talking about? So when it comes to what we meditate on, what we focus on, what we give our attention, our time, our energy to, the more that we feed it that way, like giving it life, the more that resistance, blocks, barriers, limitations result, especially on something that we don't want happening. We're hoping and we're focusing on what we want. I want more freedom. I want more independence. I want more money. I want more love in my relationship. But you have to understand that what you're actually doing is focusing on the absence of what you want that you don't have, and you're focusing on the presence of what you don't have. All that to say that wherever our attention or our mind goes, our attention flows to that thing. And in order to release the blocks that are happening, the resistances, the limitations that you don't want, so that you can allow the love, the independence, the financial freedom, the money, whatever it is that you desire and crave, for it to come into your personal experience and to enjoy and to embrace and to have that to happen, to do, be, and have all that you desire, it's about time to take off the limits and go after your more, go after your next, whatever that is. So let's start removing those blocks. Let's stop giving it attention and focus. And you do that by just a few tips I want to leave with you. Make sure that you identify, that you catch yourself, become aware of how you are operating, because when you're doing the same thing, you're going to get the same, when you're doing something, the same thing, you're going to get the same result. You got to do different to get different. So however you're going about this, if you're still getting the same results that you don't want, that means that you're still doing the same thing. So catch yourself, identify, be aware of how you are functioning, how you are operating, how you still are focused on the thing that you do not want. Then you have to look at what is it that you desire to have. But in this way, start regarding it, start esteeming it, start holding that vision more in your mind, as opposed to the lack or the limitation or the loss that you are focusing on, that you're giving more energy to. Shift that energy to what you do desire and believe that it will actually manifest for you. The last way that you can remove the blocks is really making sure that you look at the strengths, look at the positives of your life. A lot of times we keep things going because we're looking at the negative. We're looking at the things that we don't want. We're looking at how we are wrong. We're looking at how we are criticizing ourselves. But that's not getting you anywhere. That's only giving you the results that you do not want. So I invite you to do different, to get different. And so look at your strengths, look at the positives. Again, put your attention, shift your focus on what you do desire, and watch you all on your own be able to remove the blocks from your life. Thank you so much.